What is up? Sean Cannell here, and welcome to this free class where we're going to be talking about the one strategy that is currently generating 142,976 views per day, and then how I make over $100,000 per month from those views without YouTube AdSense. It's going to be a power-packed class, but I want to welcome you here live and shout me out. Where are you watching from in the world? I can see you. Canal, Dimitri, Master A2042 in the house. We got Alberta, Canada in the house. David in the house. Jarek in the house. Sydney, Australia. Julie, what time is it where you're at? Let me know. We have David here. Oh, cool. You guys just met at the ARM conference. That's amazing. Good to see you, Justin, and welcome. Bro, we've been hanging out for years, and so it's cool to see you on this class. Zahara in Los Angeles, Alabama in the building. Man, we're fired up. It's 9 a.m. in Australia. Sash Ass Day, good to see you. Always grateful to see you in the house. Cody Clay, fellow Jesus lover. Amen. Grateful to have you here. And Isaac, good to see you. I'm excited because we're going to get into the class in just a second, but I want to welcome the incontrovertible Melissa Caputo from the Think Media team to the stream today for some announcements. Hey, Mel, how's it going? And what do we need to know?
It's going great, Sean. I'm always excited to be on a web class with all of you guys. You are our people. You are the people who are showing up at, I don't know, somebody was it's midnight where you're at. You guys are on at all hours of the day here to dedicate an hour with us to learn YouTube strategy. So you are our people. You are near and dear to our hearts. So I'm going to be hanging out with you guys in the chat, and that is definitely some place that you want to be. If you're just on a watch page right now and you don't see the chat function, hover over the video with your mouse and there'll be a take me to YouTube button on there. So you'll want to click that so you can come over to the YouTube video and chat with us. That's important because we are going to be giving away this incredible live streaming kit. So this kit includes a Logitech Brio camera and one of our favorite mics, the Q2U here, as well as this lighting kit. So this is an awesome kit for anybody wanting to create YouTube videos or go live or even creating a short form content for your social media. So excited to be able to give that away to one person today. All you need to do in order to win is be in the chat, and towards the end of class, I'm going to be giving you detailed instructions on how to enter to win. So that'll be over in the chat. And then the other bonus we have for you guys today is an action guide. That action guide is coming to you in your email. It'll already be in your email. If you don't have it yet, then you're going to want to search Think Media in your email. Check your spam, check your promotions tab. Sometimes it gets stuck in there. And if you don't have it, meet me over in the chat again, and I'll try to troubleshoot with you. But that's where you're going to get your action guide for today. And I think with that, Sean, we are ready to go. Excited to get into today's content.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Melissa. And I'm fired up. If you're ready, type yes in the chat. If you're just joining, let me know where you're watching from. I'm coming to you from Las Vegas, where it is hot as we are finishing out the summer in August. But let's crush. And I'm excited to dive into this. Today's class is all about the one YouTube strategy that is currently generating 142,976 views per day and how I make over $100,000 per month from those views without YouTube AdSense. And I know that it's been a journey to get to this place, but whether you're just starting or whether you only have posted a few videos or you haven't started yet, or whether you're further along, you're going to get a lot of value out of this class today. And just to kind of break down where these numbers are coming from, they're in the last 48 hours, my channel Think Media has generated 285,952 views. So that's 142,000 views in a 24-hour time period. And what's powerful about that is actually that the views on my channel Think Media actually just kind of consistently come in. They're just like a wave. They can consistently come in. Now, of course, I post new videos. And one thing you need to know about me is I started just shooting videos, from a home office, from a bedroom, and just started to put content online. Like today, you might have met us on Think Media. And yes, there's other content creators. But the cool thing about YouTube is you can just start as a side hustle. You can just bolt on YouTube to your business for extra revenue, generating clients and leads, like wherever you start. But now, because of using the strategy we're going to talk about, all of these views are coming in. And then there's the ways to monetize it in multiple different ways. But as we're kind of laying a foundation in today's class, let's answer the question, why YouTube and why now? Like, why should we go in on YouTube right now? And the answer is, first, that Forbes said in 2022, video is where we all need to be. The data reveals that video is consumers' favorite type of content. So if you're going to be making content, video is the best type of content to be making. Now, new stats came out from Statistia. This is brand new, that there's actually officially 2.6 billion users worldwide now on YouTube. Now, that's up 300 million in just the last few months. And here's why that's wild. If you're watching this class, you may kind of feel like, Sean, I'm pumped about the opportunity on YouTube, but I feel like competition is too high. Can you still stand out this year? Is it possible to still get noticed? And here's the truth. Yeah, competition is rising, and it is more of a challenge now to stand out. But the good news is that consumption is rising. There's a bigger audience than ever before. More users are coming to YouTube than ever before. And so if you're making strategic content, if you're clear on who you're trying to reach with your content, the demand for good content is skyrocketing. So that's really good news. And ultimately, YouTube is also now localized in more than 100 countries and is available in 80 languages. So no matter where you are in the world, it's good to go all in on YouTube right now. And you may have seen that Signal Fire released a market map. They did a study of the creator economy, and that's really what people are calling, people working from home, people that are earning a living on their own, kind of as a new type of small business, a new type of entrepreneur. And here's what the study discovered. It actually discovered that the creator economy has become the fastest growing type of small business in the world right now. Like I grew up and I remember going to Subway, get a meatball sub. Maybe you're vegan, you get a vegetarian sub, right? I guess you get a vegan sub. And ultimately, you could start a Subway franchise. You think about different franchises. You want to start a business, you could start a coffee shop in your local city. You want to start a business, you start a CPA firm, or you be a hairstylist. What's crazy is that being a content creator is the fastest growing type of small business. That's what the data is showing us. And this isn't a surprise because this is a very lucrative career. Influencer Marketing Hub announced that 2 million global content creators are earning six figures right now. And again, these creators fall into small businesses, right? And ultimately, Forbes also dropped this article that estimated what is the creator economy worth? Like how much money is in the creator economy? And when they wrote the article early 2022, they estimated that the value was $20 billion. It's a lot of money, distribute that across content creators. But here's what's crazy. They said that they expect growth to $104.2 billion. Let's simplify the math. That is 5x growth in a 12-month period. So this is this year, friend. So it's a good time to be going all in on video, to be riding the wave of growth. Like if I'm going to, invest in something, I want to invest in something that's growing, that has a bright future, that there's also a lucrative opportunity so that I can have money for the mission, so that I can support the content I want to make, the difference I want to make. So I can pay my bills, pay for the internet, buy a camera, pay my mortgage, whatever it is. And so this is exciting. And this is what is truly happening on YouTube right now. So the truth is that YouTube is healthy, growing, and the most profitable platform to establish your brand. And in this training, we're actually going to be talking about the exact strategy that took me from getting fired to financial freedom. The 3 reasons, and you're going to want to see these, that people fail on YouTube, how to grow fast on YouTube going into 2023, and make big money, even if you have a small audience right now or you're just starting. And then also, after this training, I'm going to be sharing about a specific limited offer on our YouTube course and group coaching program. And everything that I do online, I want to be just fully transparent with you. We're going to lock in for 60 minutes. And I hope you got a journal. I hope you've shut out distractions, taken notes. I'm just going to give you a ton of value as much as I can. But obviously, the rabbit hole of YouTube goes pretty deep. And we do have an online course and we have a group coaching program. And so I'll tell you more about that later. And so you know everything up front that's happening. And should you say like, man, I would love to do, more stuff with you guys, work with you guys, then we're here for it. And I'll tell you about that. And if you're like, no, I don't want to, that's cool too. And so buckle your seatbelt because it's going to be a wild ride. And definitely take notes and shut out distractions because there's a lot of tactical information that you're going to be able to apply. And we've also put together a free download for you on how to get your first 1,000 subs. It's an action guide that's in your email. And if for some reason you're not getting emails, you could check your junk folder or your spam folder or like your Gmail or Hotmail promotions tab just to make sure that that's in your main inbox. And we want to hook you up with cool stuff like that. So just add us to your safe senders list and we'll get you that action guide. It should already be there right now. And then if we're just meeting, my name is Sean Cannell, rhymes with YouTube channel. I mean, I'm a dad now, so this is the dad jokes, but it's kind of, I mean, only God would have known. Like it's true. Sean Cannell rhymes with YouTube channel. And I live in Las Vegas with Sonia, Sean Bradley, and Sophie, the Chihuahua. Our second boy is coming soon, John Stephen Cannell. And I'm on a mission to help people build their influence with YouTube. It's been crazy over the years now to have been featured in Success Magazine and Forbes and different publications, as well as speaking on some of the biggest stages in our industry. CNBC actually recently did a mini documentary about my story. You could check it out if you Google my name and CNBC. It's like a 10-minute mini documentary. And I've been blessed to be able to work with a lot of different brands. You know, I grew up in church shooting video and I had like Canon cameras. And so fast forward to today, like being able to work with Canon and have them sponsor us and stuff, it's been pretty wild. And over the years, I've been able to work with and interview and really connect with some of the most influential business leaders on YouTube, you know, whether that's a Jasmine Star or a Brendan Burchard or Gary Vaynerchuk, Grant Cardone, Lewis Howes, Chalene Johnson, different characters. And I wrote a book with my friend Benji that has become the #1 best-selling YouTube strategy book in the world. I think it's like 80,000 copies. The second edition is out now, and definitely another resource you may want to check out. But what I'm most proud of is our students. And many of our students who started at zero, had never posted a video, have grown to get that coveted silver play button. And when you get 100,000 subscribers, YouTube mails you that silver play button. If you get 1 million, you could see Cowboy Kent Rollins there. He's got a gold play button. And what's crazy is a lot of our students really just started in just the last, 12, 24 months, even shorter than that, and have seen rapid growth, really proving that it's not too late to start YouTube. And here's the thing. I've done a lot of things right, clearly. And I mean, I share that for you so you know, can you even trust me? Like, why would you want to listen to someone teaching a class if they didn't have the credibility? But the thing is, I've done more than that, a lot of things wrong. And I think that's the opportunity of this class, because you ultimately want to be able to go further faster. The only reason I think I've had so much success is because I've had more mistakes than anybody. Like I've had more failures, I've had more dead ends. And my goal here is to just help you go further faster. And really this will add value. And we're going to get into these 3 strategies, but I kind of want to go to the foundation of why I think going all in on YouTube and video is so important. And, for me, my journey with video actually started all the way back in 2003. And I started shooting videos for my local church. Like I got into video kind of by accident. The youth pastor handed me a video camera and Adobe Premiere, said, start making videos. Eventually I got some some fabric from Joanne Fabrics, and a lady in our church stitched this together to make a green screen background. If you look at this picture closely, you can see that our lighting kit was Home Depot shop lights. Do you see those yellow lights there? Right. And so I just kind of fell in love with video. I was making video before YouTube for my youth ministry. The first YouTube channel I started was for my church in 2007 for my pastor. We started a vlog for my pastor. Super weird, like small town, an hour north of Seattle. But it was crazy to get into it. And in 2005, I met my now wife, Sonia, and eventually we got married. I started a business called Clear Vision Media, started doing video production. And so I was doing video production, and we were both working a couple different jobs. I was part-time at the church. She's working at Starbucks. I'm waiting tables at Red Robin. I'm dabbling in YouTube, first for the church and then for my business and then for some clients. But one of the things that was so transformational for me was eventually we just hit this moment where our whole world came crashing down. And this happened in 2009 when actually my wife almost died. And so back in 2009, actually in 2007, she went on a mission trip to the Philippines. and she actually got super sick. We discovered later that it was called, she had gastroparesis, and she dropped to 82 pounds. She had to get a feeding tube because her weight was so low. And first it was placed in her nose, and then eventually it was placed jejunum in her stomach, but they placed it wrong. And so instead of the food going into her stomach, it started to fill up around her organs, which will kill you quick. So we had to rush down to Everett Hospital. And I was, we're in our Honda Civic, and then they got her stabilized. Then they put her in an ambulance to drive to Seattle. And I'm following behind in the Honda Civic. It's nighttime, terrified. I mean, literally my bride, like the woman I love, is like, is she going to be okay? And they got her to the hospital. She was in the hospital for 6 days. They had to cut her open to clean out like this, the liquid, and get her stabilized there. And in this moment, what does this have to do with YouTube? A lot, because in this moment, I had 6 days to really reflect on my life and to reflect on, like, first, God, why is this happening? But then I was like, what am I going to do? And I had some time to really be challenged, because I'd been doing YouTube, but my wife was working 3 jobs. She was actually the main breadwinner. And during this season of our life, the housing market was falling apart. So not only was my wife health in peril, the housing market was falling apart. We were losing our home. And actually, the church that I was part-time staff, some senior leaders stole some money. And so we were losing money. We were losing our home. My wife, we're in the hospital. This is crazy. Like, this is literally, I'm in this moment. I'm like, man, I got to step up. Like, this is what happened for me. I was like, I got to step up and figure out how to provide for my family. I got to step up and figure out how to pay medical bills. I got to step up and really, start to fight back against the hell we were going through, honestly. And I don't know what you're going through. And the reason I bring this up is because maybe right now you're in uncertainty or overwhelm or fear or discouragement. And when I think about what I learned in this season, and I want to lay this as a foundation, and yes, we're going to get into tactics, but I learned this powerful truth that I think is the key to success on YouTube. And it's this: reasons come first, results come second. What do I mean? Why do you want to start and grow a YouTube channel? Like, why do you want to get into the creator economy? Like, why do you want to maybe quit your job that you maybe don't like and start making money online and working from home? What I learned is reasons come first, results come second. Because maybe if you've been on another training before, that's like, there's a secret magic bullet where if you just enter a keyword, you can create a money machine. Like, this thing takes work. Okay. Like, starting a YouTube channel it's hard work, but it's possible with the right strategies and the right hustle. But you're going to need some grit and tenacity to break through on YouTube right now. So you got to have strong enough reasons. And sometimes what I've learned is just that if your reasons are like, I just kind of want to go viral and be famous, like, that might not fuel you. When I started to fight for my freaking family, when I started to think about, like, man, I got to make this thing work and push through video editing and getting 18 view life and 66 view life, you know what I mean? Like, uploading videos, I started to realize I needed fuel. So I'd love for you to write this down. Like, why do you want to start a YouTube channel? And by the way, maybe it's to buy your dream house and get your dream car and go on better vacations. Great. But is it to send your kids to better school? Is it to ultimately be able to retire a spouse? Reasons come first, results come second. And I found that it was that fuel that happened when we were going through hell. And I was like, man, well, I got to get us out of debt. I got to I'm not sure what our future is going to hold. I got to fight for my family. Those were my reasons. I got to fight to hang on to my faith. Those were my reasons. And ultimately, it pushed me to punch fear in the face, not just do client work, but ultimately start investing in, getting uncomfortable and starting a YouTube channel. And you might be at a place where right now you're kind of afraid to get on camera. Maybe you're afraid to really share your voice boldly, even if you've already started. And so eventually I started, but here's the thing. Here's my first video. Let's check this out.
All right, so this is, I guess, the first Sean Thinks vlog, and I'm going to try to vlog every single day, mainly so I can remember what I'm even doing and what's going on, because I just feel like I have a lot that I'm thinking about, and I figured, hey, why not share it? And if you find something interesting, that's awesome. Now, this is definitely as real as it gets, so I'm not going to try to be energetic or entertaining, though maybe sometimes I will. But anyways,
I mean, there it is, right? That's what happened. I mean, that was my first video, and there's a couple lessons right here, which is number one. I have no idea what I was thinking. All right, so I get on camera. Like these are some tips you could even write down, and I'm like, listen, I have no idea what I'm doing. Here's what this web class is about. This is actually for you to get an idea of what you're doing. You know what I mean? I press record and I'm like, I have no plan. We're gonna make a plan right now in this class. You know, secondly, I'm like, here's my intent for this video. No energy, and it's not gonna be entertaining. That was a bad strategy. Like it is so hilarious to me that I declared. So here's my goal: is to make this video as terrible as possible. Like I don't want it to be entertaining. I hope you know what I mean. What the heck was I thinking? What I also love, and isn't this a gem? Like I enjoy. What I love is that I took the time to get a white sheet, which was going to be my background. Okay. And this is my Genesis video. This is like the law of first mention. Like this video is like my announcement and decree to the world that I'm starting my YouTube channel. And I didn't put my background up. Awesome. Great job, Sean. Okay, great job. But here's why I think this is amazing, right? Because ultimately you have to start before you're ready. You have to start poop your pants scared. You have to start uncomfortable. You got to start messy. And if you don't stop and you keep getting 1% better with every upload and put your background up, right? You start getting a little bit better at content creation, your on-camera presence, like it can lead to incredible places, right? But here's where, and we're getting into the meat of the content here. There's a big lesson in this. So I started to post videos, but I was really doing it the hard way. And here's what I mean. So this was on a different channel than my Think Media channel. I have a couple failed YouTube channels before I learned really the lessons you're about to learn, right? And so I started to post content, but here was the problem. It was super random and unfocused. So I post this video. Here's like a video gear video. Then my wife and I do a bark box review. Okay. So that we have 2 Chihuahuas at the time. That's like a subscription box for your dogs. It's not a pet channel or a dog channel, but I decided to do that video. Then I did a recipe for garlic green beans. Okay. It's a cooking channel. Then I reviewed The Amazing Spider-Man. Wait, is this a movie review channel? Then I did a vlog about Las Vegas horseback riding. Is this a travel vlog? Are we an equestrian channel? You know what I mean? And then I did another cooking video about Shin Ramen, my favorite spicy noodles. And so I was clearly all over the place. And here's the lessons. I was really doing it the hard way. This will not work on YouTube. I was posting random videos with no strategy. Hint, you need a strategy. 2, I was hoping I'd magically become a famous vlogger. Hint, you might, but listen, you can become unknown and also make a great income and make a great impact. And you're maybe not famous, but you're making a difference. And you're not like a YouTuber, like in the classic sense of what we kind of think, right? When we think about YouTuber. And I was also exhausted and overworked because I wasn't getting the results I wanted. You may not have posted a video, but maybe you've posted 100 videos and you're frustrated. You're tired. Well, there's a better way. And I posted like 200 videos on that channel and I was getting like no results. See, my approach to YouTube was doomed to fail. But now after doing this for 10 years, the goal of this class is you get to cheat and do it the easy way. So I had to go back to the drawing board. So what I did was I dove deep into the trenches. Like the turning point for me was to begin to study and invest in myself. I began to read everything I could. There wasn't a lot to read at the time. Podcasts, though, going to conferences, buying online courses, and really focusing on, okay, clearly what I'm doing is not working. So I need to like learn what is working and apply that. And I discovered really the easy way to make significant income online that doesn't require being YouTube famous, which brings us to our 3 secrets. Okay. So here's the 3 secrets and the one big strategy for building up to 142,976 views per day, and then how to monetize that. Write this down. Here's the strategy. So here's the big overarching big idea. Create search-based videos around proven and profitable topics. Now, if this seems overly simplistic or it seems hard to understand, I'm going to break it all down. But the goal here is to create search-based videos around proven and profitable topics. All right. Now, if you actually are somewhat familiar with YouTube, you may understand that search in and of itself is what's called it's not really the best traffic source. But nevertheless, this whole strategy is going to connect together when you're creating content that people are searching for, whether they're searching for it or whether they're going to YouTube. And have you ever gone to YouTube and you start like maybe watching pet videos, and then on your homepage, it's recommending you pet videos? Maybe you're trying to learn something. You're studying the housing market, and then on your homepage is a bunch of videos about the housing market. Maybe you look up an exercise video, and on your homepage is a bunch of exercise videos. See, YouTube goes, another way to put this is intent. You want to create intent-based videos around proven and profitable topics. Every word in this sentence is key because this is the key strategy, and we'll come back to it. All right. Here's secret number one. Channels that grow on YouTube have a clear topic and a passionate audience. You remember seeing my first couple of videos? No clear topic, very uncertain audience. I don't even know who the audience was. I don't know what the channel was about. I didn't even put my background up, right? And so as I started to get focused, listen, channels that grow on YouTube, they have a clear topic and a passionate audience. Let me illustrate. So this is Nicole. Now, if you look at her channel now, it's pretty fancy. I don't know. I mean, she's got a cool cover image. You know, she's got that profile picture. This is not where she started, but now she's at 187,000 subscribers. We're actually going to be looking at some stories of students from our Video Ranking Academy program. She did not start here. When she started, she just started shooting videos on a really basic setup. And here's one of her videos, 5 popular baby items reviewed. So what her channel is it's conscious parenting, child development, and motherhood. She's a kids occupational therapist. So let me ask you the test of secret number one. Does her channel have a clear topic? Ding. Yep. Yes, it does. And is there a passionate audience? Well, what do you mean? Is there mothers that want to learn about how to parent and raise their children? Yes, there is. Ding. You know what I mean? So it passed the test of secret number one. On top of that, she starts to make search-based videos and she starts to rank her videos. So when someone searches for a specific thing that mothers would look for, like tummy time for newborns, her video, and this is what's called ranks in search. Now, here's what's wild. This video, Tummy Time for Newborns, was posted 4 years ago. It has 5.7 million views. What? That's crazy. And now you might say, okay, well, I'm starting now. Like that was 4 years ago. Well, what if you just got 10% of that? Like imagine that'd be 570,000 views. What if you just got 1% of that? That would be 57,000 views. So we can make this really practical, and it is really practical. Like when you follow these steps. So she has a clear channel topic. There's a passionate audience, and then she's also making clear, specific videos. So let's break it down. The specific video topic is about tummy time, which I didn't even know what that was 2 years ago until now I have a 2-year-old boy. And I was like, okay, now I need Nicole's videos. You know, like when the student is ready, the teacher appears. Like once you become a parent, you're like, how do I not, keep my child alive is the real, you start like looking for stuff. Like, what do I do? How do I be a dad? Like when you hit a new season of life, you start asking questions. People go to YouTube wanting to learn things. And so there's a specific video, tummy time. A passionate audience wants to know this stuff. And then the bigger channel topic is motherhood and parenting. So here's a power question for you. How many people are interested in your channel topic and your video topics? What is the topic of your channel and your video topics? Now you might say, Sean, well, how can I get that information? Now we don't have time to get into it here. We have research tools and we go a lot deeper inside of our program. But you could just do kind of a general search of this. Like, for example, if it's parenting, you could go, well, probably half the planet, like ultimately has kids or something. Or if you're like, I help millennial women do something, then you could say like, well, how big is millennials? And 50% of them are women. So like how big, we already learned that there's 3.6 billion monthly active users, right, on YouTube. So nearly 1/3 or quite over 1/3 of the human population is on YouTube. So the good news is even if you're in a relatively small niche, you can, and niche means like topic, that there's a lot of opportunity on YouTube, but the picking the right topic for your channel is critical. And then how interested in people are people in the video topics that you're creating? Be thinking about that. So let me give you some illustrations. And these are some of our, Video Ranking Academy students. And this is the secret number one. Once you pick that solid topic, notice I mentioned that I kind of had a failed YouTube channel. It's a place where I was posting a bunch of random stuff. And fail just means learning. And I never, I don't want you to even think, I don't think failure is bad. I actually believe that failures are the stepping stones to success. Like sometimes you win, sometimes you learn. And that's the power of this class. Is like, I was like, okay, I was all over the place. Eventually I got locked in on my channel topic and I started making the right videos and everything changed. So you think about, this is Ben. He does a lot of keto stuff, health stuff. Is there people that want to get healthy? Here's the test. Secret number one, channels that grow on YouTube have a clear topic and a passionate audience. Is the topic clear? Yeah. People who want to learn intermittent fasting, keto. Is there a passionate audience that want more energy, want to lose weight? Yep. Yes, there is. So it passed the test. Here's Tanya Eliza. She helps, she's a mentor to other marketers and business owners. Specifically, she helps a lot of people that do network marketing. Is that a passionate audience? Yep. Is her channel topic clear? Yep, it is, right? Here's Dadverb. He's videos for new dads and young parents, kind of from the other side, focusing on dads. Yep, passed the test. Check out this video. Almost 1 million views. 3 must-know facts about visual floaters. What? Yeah, this is Dr. Eye Health. And he is an eye doctor who started posting videos online. And his channel is called Dr. Eye Health. Got that silver play button. He started watching our channel, Think Media, eventually joined our program called Video Ranking Academy. But then here's the question. Is there a passionate audience for his content? Here's my question to that. Do people have eyes? Sorry. I mean, a lot do. And so what is the clear channel topic? And is there a passionate audience that people, especially you start seeing some visual floaters, you're trying to fix that. Your contacts are itchy, sleeping with your contact. Do people have contact lenses? Yes. Do you see the trend here? Here's the sewing report. This is Jennifer. She does DIY crochet or like DIY sewing pillows, sewing machines, Etsy stuff. Is anybody into that? Yep. You know what I mean? Here's Sean Chandler. He talks about movies, TV shows. Sure enough, a lot of people like that stuff. Here's Plants and Lucia. Does anybody like plants? They do. And so I'm trying to help you get clear. And if you already feel like you're clear, I'm trying to help you get clearer, because secret number one is you want to have a clear topic and watch. These are both levers. What does that mean? These two together will give you greater growth if your channel also has a very passionate audience. You see, Plants and Lucia, she actually was at 0 when she joined our program, Video Ranking Academy. She's at 47,000 subscribers now. And again, clear topic. And she herself, by the way, this is kind of the cool thing. If you're trying to figure out what your channel should be about, it should be about the thing that lights you on fire and that other people are interested in. And number 3, that also has a way to make money, assuming you want to earn a living from this. So that Plants and Lucia was able to check all 3 of those boxes, right? She loves plants. 47,000 other people do. And here's the good news. You might be like, no, I can't do a plants channel. You'd be shocked. There's 1,000 successful plants channels. Do you know how big 3.6 billion people in the world are? Not everyone's going to connect with everybody. But when you get clear on the right channel topic for you, based on your strengths, based on what's most profitable, And when you really dial into connecting with your audience, like here's Flyride. You know, Chris, he does custom LED car lights. Okay. So like there's like opportunity for anybody, but you got to dial it in. You know, Think Media. We help people with cameras and lighting, weekly tips and tools for building your influence online with video, right? And here's Andrew Finney's doing real estate. Does anybody buy and sell real estate? Yes, everywhere, at all times, and at all places. You know what I mean? There's always someone buying and selling a house, no matter what's happening in the economy. So here's a quote that I want you to write down. Sun Tzu, the military general and the famous author of The Art of War, said this: every battle is won before it's fought. What's that mean? It means that I know you want like thumbnail tactics maybe or titles, and we'll get into some ninja stuff. But like your success on YouTube comes from actually having a really solid foundation and getting super clear on the right channel topic and who your audience is. Like, who's your audience and like how are you helping them, or who is your audience and what content are you making for them? And if you've heard that before, if it sounds simplistic, it's super important, because think about this. Could it be possible that your success on YouTube, that your 1,000 subscribers, 100,000 subscribers, that your 5K a month, your 10K a month in income from your YouTube channel, that winning that battle actually happens before you even start? That's what this quote says to me. Every battle is won before it's even fought. That's a strategy insight. That if you have the right strategy, the right game plan, the right money plan, the right business plan, that's the key to getting victory on YouTube. So I've discovered 3 reasons people fail on YouTube. Number 1 is they try to be too different. Like they try to come up with something entirely new when really actually competition is a good thing. If you can go find another channel right now that is doing the channel topic you want to do, and this is an action item, like you could go look at, okay, here is there a channel doing something I'd want to do? Great, you find them. And then you see that they have, how many subscribers do they have? 30,000, 50,000, 250,000. Most people make the mistake of saying, oh man, they have all the subscribers. When the truth is, competition is actually a good thing. If people love plants, and a lot do, they'll oftentimes, not even often, they'll subscribe to 30 channels about plants. They'll follow Plants and Lucia. They'll follow other plant channels, because you and me, when we're passionate about something, like we'll listen to many different sources. Anybody read books? Do you read books? You might not. Do you listen to Audible books? Did you only buy one book in your life? Like if you're a book reader, you bought more than one book. So it's not like, shoot, everyone else already wrote the books. All the books are written. Like, no. The mistake people make, and the reason they fail, is they actually try to be too different when you should be in a proven channel topic that has a proven passionate audience. The second mistake is they don't choose a clear channel topic that already has a passionate and interested audience. Like you want to skate to where the puck is. If there's already a passionate audience, they're already interested, and then the channel topic is clear, that's going to be a good place. If you don't pass that criteria, then you actually could struggle ultimately and get your channel to work. And then finally, they don't position their channel to make money. Sometimes people get really, like the train leaves the station, like you're going on a road trip across your country. You're going on a road trip and you get, 5 hours away and you're like, whoops, we forgot the map. You get 5 hours away and you're like, oh, wait a minute. They don't have electricity where we're going. We should have packed different. Like too many people start their YouTube channel without thinking the entire thing through and having the right strategy. Again, particularly for making money, which we'll talk about. And that's our goal here, is to get your battle plan, your YouTube plan dialed in. Secret number 2, channels that grow fast on YouTube play by the new rules and focus on the right things. Okay. So they play by the new rules and they're focused on the right things, not the things that don't move the needle. They're focused on the most important things that'll help you grow. And the truth is that everything's changing on YouTube. They're always making changes to the algorithm, right? The things that used to work on YouTube don't work anymore. And I take this very seriously. This is a screenshot of Think Media in just the last year. And we're up 32% in our views. We got 55 million views. Now, why do I share that with you? Because a lot of people out there, so-called YouTube experts or whatever, they're not growing. Like they're still doing a lot of the old stuff. And so I take it deep. It is one of our convictions at Think Media that we're player coaches, that we're in the trenches, studying what works, identifying what doesn't work, and making sure that we're really living this thing. So that when we teach anything, we know that it's battle tested, it's proven, and not just for us, but for our students. That's why we have so many countless examples of success students. And so you got to be playing by the new rules, and you got to be doing the right things. We can't get into all of those right now, but let's get into one big one that'll help you. And here's the truth. It's the same principles. So this isn't like, like everything is different now. Not everything. Like there's foundational principles, but there are new tactics, right? Like the foundational philosophy around YouTube is the same, but there are some new tactics. And here's a couple to think about. One, the new YouTube Studio is out. It's been out for a while, but YouTube, after 10 years, changed the entire back end and is giving us new insights, new analytics, and it's giving us new details as to how YouTube is working too. Many of the strategies that gurus are teaching don't work anymore. So unfortunately, a lot of people are just doing stuff that doesn't really move the needle. Okay. And you want to avoid that because it's a waste of your time, and your time is very valuable. And then also viewer behavior is changing in a TikTok world, in a YouTube Shorts world, in a world where there is more options than ever before. Like it's important to understand the evolution of the YouTube viewer. And so here's an example of this. Like in the early days of YouTube, subscribers were king. Like, let me know, like how many subscribers do you have, or do you want? You could write that down. A lot of people want to get their first 1,000 subscribers, a very worthy goal. But sometimes we become overly obsessed with subscribers. And in the early days, subscribers were king. You getting lots of views on your videos meant you had to have a lot of subscribers, because what would happen is when you got subscribers, you released a new video and YouTube would push your video out to your subscribers. That's like not how it works anymore. Okay. Today, CTR and AVD are king. Okay. What does that mean? It means click-through rate and average view duration. We're getting a little geeky, but let's dive in. Now, you could have a lot of subscribers, but whether you have subscribers or not, YouTube is judging videos on the merit of each video. There is value to have a few subscribers, but what YouTube does is it releases not even to all of them. It releases your video to you upload a new video. You got 1,000 subscribers. It's going to show like 100 of them. Like it'll test your video and it'll say, does Sean's subscribers click on it? That's what CTR is, click-through rate. Do they click on this video? Now watch. If they're not passionate about the topic of the video, they scroll past it. They don't click on it. That's a bad thing. And then if they click on it, what is AVD? It's average view duration. How long do they watch the video? If they actually click on it and they're like, this is boring. She didn't get to the point. I watched the first 10 seconds, but like didn't really grip me. And they jump off the video. Then what happens is the distribution of that video, the YouTube getting your video views, stops. Now the converse is the opposite is true. Meaning, let's say you have 100 subscribers, but your click-through rate and your average view duration is high, meaning you put out a new video, 10 of your subscribers click on it, they watch the entire thing. YouTube goes, we should show this. Watch. We should show this video to people who don't subscribe to your channel. And then if those people see it on their homepage or suggest it and they click on it and they watch a lot of it, then YouTube goes, we should show it to even more people. And my friend, whether you're just starting or not, you can go viral. You don't have to like build up a bunch of subscribers for years because of the new rules of how YouTube is working right now. And again, there's multiple examples. This is just one, but let me illustrate. Like if you haven't heard the story of Janelle Elena, she got 1.3 million subscribers in her first 3 weeks and then 2 million in a coming month. She posted just 3 videos. Okay. So she came out of nowhere. She started from scratch. She posted 3 videos and she got over 2 million subs. Today, she has way over 80 million views. Why do I share that? Just to prove a point that you could start a brand new channel and grow it rapidly. The old way was like, I got to slog through and get a bunch of subscribers. And again, that's fine. But again, if you put out the right videos on the right topics for the right audience, optimized in the right way, you can experience rapid growth. Now, of course, she's a unicorn, meaning 1.3 million in 3 weeks is crazy. But again, imagine just getting 10% of that. In 3 weeks, that'd be 130,000 subscribers. So imagine just getting 10% of that. That would literally be 13,000 subscribers in 3 weeks. And that is not pie in the sky, my friends. Listen, meet Larry. So Larry is one of our Video Ranking Academy students. He's a chartered financial analyst. All right. Not too late to start YouTube because he posted his first video June 9th, 2021. Now, no fancy studio, no fancy USB mic, no fancy LED lighting, nothing, made like smartphone video shooting in his office. Like basic, right? However, clear audience, the information was good, and he posted just a few more videos, and in 6 months, he got 53,000 subscribers, 900,000 views, and he only posted 13 videos. So the cool news, the good news is that the new rules of YouTube success is that when you crack the YouTube algorithm, you can grow quickly. You don't have to play by the old rules and try to use old outdated tactics. You can actually experience rapid growth just like Larry. So here's just 3 things to master on YouTube going into 2023. The first is learn and master the YouTube platform. So if you haven't already made this a commitment, I'm asking you right now to commit. If you're serious about this, like if you'd say, Sean, I'm serious. I want to start and grow a YouTube channel. I want to make this thing work. If you're committed to this, then make a commitment right now to, I got to understand YouTube. And the reason it's a commitment is it's going to be a journey no matter who you are. It's a lot. So it's an educational journey. Understanding analytics, understanding how YouTube works, understanding the terminology, understanding all that stuff. You could pace yourself. Anybody could do this, but it's a lot of people just dabble. And if you'd say, I'm not that serious, that's fine. But if you'd say, no, I'm serious about this, then this is one of the big commitments. Like, I want to understand how YouTube works, and I'm committed to being a student and learning about that too. You got to work on improving your videos over time. See, the good news is you might be like, shoot, the bar is too high. My friend, look at the first video I posted. But here's the key. I did not stay posting those same kind of videos. You know what I mean? And we say this, get 1% better with every upload. If you will focus on punching fear in the face and pressing record and then uploading your video, and then you will commit to getting a little bit better with every upload and improving your videos over time, that's where the breakthrough is, because you're learning how YouTube works. You're investing in your education. You're posting videos and you're improving them over time. Then you can have those breakthrough moments in the YouTube algorithm. And then number 3, and a lot of people miss this one, is you got to learn and master modern marketing. Now, you may not love that term, because nobody wants to be marketed to, but this is, what is modern marketing? This is understanding that every YouTube title matters. Thumbnails matter. Like the presentation and structure of your content matters. And marketing has a lot of things inside of marketing is positioning, is branding, is understanding an audience, is knowing who your audience is. There's a lot of things. So these 3 commitments are critical to success on YouTube. I'm going to learn YouTube. I'm going to improve my videos over time, and I'm going to learn and master modern marketing, not outdated, antiquated marketing. I'm going to learn what's working now in a 2023 world. Secret number 3. I can make big money with a small audience by ranking videos and using smart monetization strategies. These secrets are building around our one strategy. And the truth is this, you can make big money, even with a small audience, if you rank videos and use smart monetization strategies. Now, Sean, what do you mean rank videos? Well, here's the definition of a ranked video. So a ranked video appears in top search results on YouTube, Google, and or continues to be suggested by the YouTube algorithm. So the definition of ranking videos now is search and suggested. What does that mean? Previously, it meant like someone goes to YouTube and they type in, a search term, and we do this, right? And then we see some answers and we click on a video. That is half of it. It's not even the biggest part. The bigger part of ranking a video is the fact that YouTube or Google continues to suggest your video. It means that when someone, as we mentioned earlier, goes to YouTube, decides like, I actually have some wrist pain because I notice I've had some carpal tunnel symptoms. So they go to YouTube and they look for wrist exercises, right? And then they find a video and they click on a video and watch it. And then what happens? YouTube starts to recommend other videos, shoulder trigger point release technique. And then they're like, oh, they click on that. So a ranked video is, yes, working in search, but it's also working in your videos are being suggested by the YouTube algorithm. The reason this is powerful is, again, secret number 3, I can make big money with a small audience by ranking videos, meaning my videos are being continuously viewed. I post them once, but they're being viewed for weeks, months, and years to come. That's how I'm getting 140 whatever thousand views every day, because I'm ranking videos. Videos are being found in search. Videos are being suggested. Videos from 3 years ago, 5 years ago, and even 10 years ago are still being watched today. And they continue to be viewed, and then they're connected to smart monetization strategies. See, the mistake most people make is only focusing on YouTube AdSense when they're starting out. And they think, okay, I want to quit my job. I want to get extra clients and leads in my business. I want to generate some more money. I want to, make this thing work. But the mistake is they get, okay, I heard YouTube pays people for views. The mistake is focusing on that. And honestly, even really worrying about that. Like, eventually that can be pretty cool. I'll show you how cool it could be in a second, but that is not what you should focus on. And let me illustrate, especially when you're starting, when this finally clicked for me. So this clicked for me when I started making YouTube videos, and I actually discovered something amazing. Now, remember, I'm in the hardest season of my life. I'm trying to figure out how to make this thing work, create content, but also make money, because we're trying to, again, pay bills. We got medical bills. We got things we're going through. So I'm trying to figure out the business side of this thing. Reasons come first, results come second. I'm trying to figure out, how does this thing work? And I figured it out, especially for small channels. And it was this. I started to do these weird YouTube experiments. And I started to do this on my Sean Cannell channel, just my personal name. And this video was called Gift Ideas for Him. Because what I learned was that, okay, if YouTube's a search engine and people are looking for certain things at certain times, in this case, follow the logic. Around Christmas, around Black Friday, people are looking for a gift ideas video for him. So they're looking for gift ideas. They're in the shopping mood for a man in their life. And if there's billions or millions of things you could do, but this is just one example, because I was like, And what I did was I put out this video. And I had a game-changing discovery. And that was this: YouTube plus what's called affiliate marketing. All right. And affiliate marketing is a way to earn money, not YouTube AdSense. And you can start doing it basically immediately. You don't have to get approved for YouTube paying you or anything like that. Let me explain. So if you're new to this, affiliate marketing is when you review or recommend a product online and you earn a commission when someone purchases the product. Okay. So what I did was I went into this with a strategy. I learned about these things, and I thought, okay, if I do a gift ideas video, what I did was I went around the house and I just rounded up stuff I already had, like some books, like the Garmin GPS from our car, like a watch, like a power strip. I was not very creative, honestly. And I talked about the things, but what I was able to do is then put the things I was talking about in my YouTube description. Like the little place where you could basically write like a mini blog under your video. And so everything I listed in the video, I was like, hey, if you want to check out any of the stuff I'm talking about, there's links in the description down below. And when people click those links, I can earn money. Now, should you go, is this legit? Is this sketchy or something? It's only sketchy if you're sketchy. And I hope that you're watching this and you're not sketchy. I think that anything you do should only be done in integrity, ethics, with intent to add value and help other people. In fact, here's my definition of affiliate marketing. It's ultimately a cool way to make money sharing the products you love and use. So it's a cool way to make videos about things that you would only recommend to your family and friends, but ultimately put those out in the internet. And so that 100, 500, 1,000, 100,000 people see it. And then you start to earn a commission off of people clicking your links and purchasing the products that you're talking about. So here's how it works. You could sign up for a program like Amazon Associates. And this is the, Amazon.com, of course, but Amazon's in Mexico, Brazil, India, Spain, Italy, China, Canada, Japan, France, Germany, United Kingdom. So you could sign up on any of those, but it doesn't have to be just Amazon. There's what's called, there's Dick's Sporting Goods, there's Bass Pro Shop, there's Nordstrom, there's Target, there's Walmart. And there's also software that you could be an affiliate for, email providers, digital software for money management. You could be an affiliate for services that business owners use. And then there's affiliate networks like Our Style and Commission Junction and JV Zoo. Like it's pretty wild. The rabbit hole goes pretty deep. But just to illustrate, you sign up for something like Amazon and you sign up for the affiliate program. You go to the website, you sign up, you enter your information, and then you're able to create trackable links. Like, how do I get paid? You get a special link, and then you could put that link in your YouTube description. And then when some of the visitors, some of the viewers of the video click on the link, if they make a purchase, you make money, right? So here I am, gift ideas for him video, making the video. There's my Applehead Chihuahua Rosie sitting next to me. And in the description down below is an Amazon link. And see, I say, check out the complete gift ideas for him list right here. So watch, when someone clicks that link, and if they purchase something on Amazon, then I get a commission on that, 1 to 10%, depending on what product they purchase. Now, this is going to cook your noodle. All right. What actually happens on Amazon is for 24 hours, actually, after they click my link, if they purchase anything, I get a commission for it. So if they click my link and they go, wow, all the gift ideas he recommended are terrible, and I would never buy any of those. But it's around Christmas, and they're like, and this video, by the way, came out in 2012, and it still gets views every holiday season. And if they click the link and then they go, but you know what? I want to buy my husband a PS5, and I want to buy some diapers, and I also want to buy some other stuff. Did you know I get paid for that? And so do you. And that's Amazon. It's called the cookie duration. It's just the tracking duration. And some websites are 4 weeks, 3 months, 6 months. Literally, they click your link once and they buy something 3 months later and you get paid. You see how powerful that is? And can you imagine? Now watch. Imagine having just one video like this, getting views that's ranked. So it's being viewed today, tomorrow. Maybe it's being viewed every holiday season, right? It goes up and down. Every back to school, whatever it is. And then it's connected to smart monetization strategies. Then ultimately, you've got passive income coming in, true passive income. And I will never forget my first affiliate payment, right? Way back in November 2nd, 2010, right after we're climbing up out of this hardest season of our life. And this is a screenshot, right, of my Amazon back end. And I'll never forget, drum roll, please. I made $2.12. And that concludes our class. No, I'm just kidding, right? You're like, I thought you said, how to get 100,000 a month or whatever. Okay. But here's what I want you to see. 1, don't despise small beginnings. 2, you actually have to go from 0 to 1, meaning you have to just get things going, and then you can start to tweak and get better. I've learned that small tweaks lead to giant peaks. And so you might look at $2.12 and say that will only pay for 1/3 of my venti peppermint mocha ad shot and extra whipped cream. And you're right. That is not life-changing money. But I was clicking my heels like a leprechaun because I was $2.12 more than my neighbors made. And what it helped me do was it helped me build the confidence that I was like, oh my gosh, this is real. And how can I started to ask the question, how can I make 20? How could I make 200? How could I make 20,000? So I started to say okay, if I can learn this stuff and double down on this stuff, I could scale this up, right? And so over time, I started to make more videos. Eventually, I launched my Think Media channel, right? Started making videos like Best Camera for YouTube has been a series. And then imagine someone finds a camera, they click my link, and they earn money. Now, hold your horses. You might be saying, I'm not sure if this one strategy, though, is perfect for my niche. Well, good news. This is not the only strategy that works for making money on YouTube. We have a guide in our program of 51 different ways to make money on YouTube. This is just one of my favorites for getting started. And it's one of the most practical because you don't have to create your own product. You don't have to ship anything, fulfill anything. You don't need customer service. You're able to just make videos, link to things, and make passive income in the process. So it's literally one of my favorite ways to get strategy. Now, imagine, right? If you're creating search-based videos, this is the one strategy again, we're review here around proven and profitable topics. So are people looking for cameras? They are. Are people looking for gift ideas? They are. Are people looking for sewing machines like Jennifer? Yes, they are. And then is there a way to make money off that? Is it profitable? Yes. So this is ultimately how I turned my passion into profit. I started shooting video for my church in 2003. I learned a lot about cameras. I actually took out a loan to start my business, and I bought a DSLR and some lenses. And how cool was it for me to discover that I didn't just have to go shoot a wedding video to make money as a freelancer, but I was like, I can make money from home with this gear I already have. Like if you're in fitness, you already have the things that you could talk about online to create an extra income stream. If you're a business owner and you already have client services and you have the main way you make money with products and services, you can make extra money with affiliate marketing. Truly, you could turn your passion into profit doing this. And this is a screenshot at the time of recording this class. In last month, I earned $29,830 from Amazon associates alone in 1 month time. Now, this is what's nuts is now at Think Media, it hurts my head to say this, we're a part of over 100 different affiliate programs. 100. It's exhausting, but it's pretty cool because I shouldn't complain, and I'm not complaining. I'm incredibly grateful because there's just so many different things you could be a part of. And I've posted thousands of videos now, and now I have a team with me. Like we just keep scaling this thing up. And what's cool is you could start small. You could do this in any niche. You could do this on the side as just a part-time thing to earn a little extra money, or you could go all in and scale this thing to the moon. So this thing can really, really grow. Now, quick disclaimer, because I'm sharing, of course, transparent financial results from my personal business and my personal life. I need to say these results are not typical. And ultimately, I'm going to walk you through some more specific examples and some systems that are actually getting huge results right now. But these are not typical. And honestly, the average person who attends any training like this gets zero results because I cannot take control of the amount of action you're willing to take, right? However, I am happy to show you exactly what's working for me and for our students for free. And I want to be clear, this is not for get rich quick people, because I want you to get a clear vision of what is possible. But I also want you to remember that this takes work. This takes intentionality. This takes strategy. This takes the 3 things we learned. Like you got to study, you got to learn, you got to get 1% better. And so this isn't like a get rich quick thing, but there is big money on the other side of learning how to do this, right? In fact, if you watch this later and look up the CNBC Sean Cannell little documentary, there was a month where we did $40,000 in profit on Amazon.com. Here's another affiliate program we're a part. There's an account balance of $3,837, where it says the commissions in a month was $1,675. This is for a software program we talk about. So there's so many different ways to do this, and there's so many different niches. But the reason why I think this is so key is it comes back to reasons come first, results come second. And at the heart of our company, Think Media, my personal life, you've maybe seen a little bit about my reasons. Like the things that are most important to me are my faith, my family. And what's been wild is now you fast forward through all the struggle, through all the mistakes. The goal of this web class is to help you overcome making just random videos, start with a strategy, put your background up. You know what I mean? But the reason I love YouTube is because it's better than any other social media platform. It's the only platform where your content lives forever. You can make a video once today, connect it to a smart monetization strategy, and it can keep paying you for weeks, months, and years to come. How does that connect to my goals, my values? Well, this is the power of passive income for affiliate marketing, is that ultimately, and kind of a crazy to close the loop on the story, that's my wife, Sonia, and it's been wild. We didn't think we'd be able to have kids. And over some different surgeries, through a lot of prayer and through a long season, we now have a 2-year-old named Sean Bradley, right? And the thing about YouTube is it ultimately allows us to focus on the things that matter most, which for me is family. And, ultimately I had a vision in that hospital room and it's coming to pass. Like we've ultimately designed a business around our lifestyle and our circumstances. And so now we're able to do what we want, where we want with the people that matter most to us. I don't know if you listen to our podcast. It's called the Think Media Podcast. That's Heather Torres and that's her family. Like we've been able to work hard, serve people, work on our business, but also YouTube is so powerful because, again, I think you're seeing the connection, right? Of course, you got to put in the work to learn the stuff, but you eventually get these videos working for you when you're not working. I like to think of a YouTube video as like an employee that you pay once, but continues to work for you for weeks, months, and years to come for free. How do you pay it? You pay it with your time and your energy and the strategy of putting that video out, crafting it. But then ultimately that video keeps working for you so that wherever you are, your channel's growing, your income's coming in. Like I heard it put this way, that being rich is having money, but being wealthy is having time. Like that's what we're ultimately after. That's what I think, right? We're time for whatever you want to do, for other projects, for writing the book you want to write, for starting the business, for serving clients, for having more free time, whatever it is, for homeschooling your kids. And this is why I think YouTube is so powerful. But I promised you one other thing. We'll land the plane on this, and I'll tell you a little bit more how you could go deeper with us if you have any questions and all that kind of stuff. But I promised you how to actually earn over $100,000 without YouTube AdSense, and just to make this practical. Now, to be clear, in the last year, Think Media has earned over $100,000, almost $500,000. That's crazy, okay? And it's true, but like those. As an individual, I mean, you might want to make that much money. That's like outrageous, right? And keep in mind, that's a team behind that. But that's just one of 21 income streams that are directly flowing into Think Media, right? But I want you to scratch this one because especially when you're just starting, you're not even approved for the YouTube Partner Program. So let's talk about other ways to make money. And the big YouTube myth is that you need 1 million subscribers to make real money on YouTube. There's 2 million subscribers on Think Media. So ultimately to make nearly $500,000 in a year is cool. And that is waiting behind a lot of subscribers. But the cool thing is actually with a very small audience, it's possible to make big money. And the truth is you actually only need 1,000 true fans. And now let me define this. It doesn't mean you need 1,000 subscribers necessarily, but it means that you need 1,000 people who care about your content, care about what you're doing, and are engaging with the ways you're monetizing, meaning they're taking action on all the different ways to make money on YouTube. So maybe you have 2,000 subscribers, maybe you have 10,000. These are some practical numbers for you. But out of that group is 1,000 true fans. And what do I mean by that? I mean 1,000 true fans would be 1,000 people who spend $100 with you over a year's time. That would equal $100,000 in a year. Write this down. Now you might go, well, I don't have anything to sell. Well, let's just say they watch your videos and click your affiliate links and spend whatever amount of money on just daily stuff that they use anyways, or whatever they're interested in. And your commissions equal $100 per individual over a year's time. Let's say you create a t-shirt and it's $25 and you release it once a quarter. And 1,000 of your true fans always buy your merch, and you make 1,000 t-shirts a quarter, $25 each. That's $25,000 a quarter times 4. That's $100,000 in a year. Forgive me if that math went a little fast, but like there's so many different ways to slice it, and I'll show you. But the big idea here, and this is where people make a mistake. They're chasing views. They're chasing fame. They're chasing, honestly, I believe the wrong. If that stuff comes, cool, but you can have a much more practical path to YouTube prosperity by understanding this 1,000 true fans concept and then reverse engineering back from how practical it is to make $100,000 in a year. And so let me give you some examples. One could be affiliate marketing. Like here's Dadverb, and we met him earlier. So he talks about strollers, baby monitors, and things like that. Now his channel at this time was a little bit bigger. So then the question is, out of all the viewers of his channel in a year, if they click on the Donna stroller and they purchase, that's an expensive stroller, I think, it's like a $300 stroller or $400, he gets 10% or whatever, he gets $40. So how many times would he need to do that, right, across all the viewers in a year's time? And you could reverse engineer that back from $100,000. Here's Mary. And so Mary does traditional cooking for the modern pioneer. I love Mary. She actually joined Video Reiki Academy when she had not posted a video. She was scared to get on camera. And she actually is, we have our success students like teach inside of our private community. And her quote is, just put the apron on. She just shoots videos in her kitchen and she's like, that's the signal. It's time to film. Just put the apron on. And now I think she's over 500,000 subscribers now. She lives in a small town in Texas, and at our local church, kids come up to her and they're like, you're famous, on YouTube. And she's like, what are you talking about? You know what I mean? And so she actually has affiliate marketing to the bread company she uses. She has a US wellness meats company. They have an affiliate program. Use like Mary's Nest as a promo code. She's making money. So her audience is, bigger, if you will, than the 1,000 true fans. But if just 1,000 people, rough math, however you want to slice it, or 2,000 people do $50, or 10,000 people do $10, like these are different ways. So affiliate marketing is just one of them. There's also things like online courses. You met Nicole, and so she has like tummy time, weaning essentials, so digital courses. So she 1,000 people purchase, or 500 people purchase foundations for feeding, which is $197. That'd be $100,000. And let's put it in perspective. That, like, what's a number that would be life-changing for you right now? Is it $62,000 replacing your current salary? Is it working part-time at your job, or earning an extra 10 grand a year for vacations, or for putting away in a college fund for your kid? Like, everyone's, 1,000, I'm just using a round number of $100,000. There's a lot of different approaches you could take to it. You could do Audible trials, which is what on an entertainment channel, what Sean Chandler did. Ben, who you met earlier, does a monthly membership. Stone Coat Countertops is an epoxy countertop company doing epoxy countertops in their local city. But what they did is they started making YouTube videos, and they started an online store where you could watch the YouTube videos for how to DIY your own countertops, and you could actually buy the kit from them and follow along. So it's sell your own product and services. You could get leads and clients. This is Andrew, and he is a real estate agent in Las Vegas. And here's what I want you to see. This video has 269,000 views, and he shot it on a webcam with horrible framing. Like, the way the video is framed, this would be as if my face was right here during this whole thing. And I'm not putting it down. I'm saying that, like, it's not necessarily about the production value. It's about the content value. Like, if people get value from the content, which they did, 269,000 of them. Now, as a real estate agent, getting 2.5 or 3% commission if someone buy or sell a home, what has this done for his business? This is one of the reasons why he's one of the top agents in the nation, making multiple six figures a year, because he makes YouTube videos and they lead to leads and clients. This video is from 2017. It's still viewed today because it's a ranked video. And so write down what's been an aha moment from this training so far. What has been like an unlock or something that stood out to you? What have you liked best? And I want to make sure we recap this. Here's the one strategy: create search-based videos around proven and profitable topics, and then strategically align those videos with a powerful business model. That's the clincher. What is the business model around your whole YouTube channel? Every battle is won before it's even fought. What is your money plan, right? And I know that over the last 70 minutes that I've, shared a lot of value. I've tried to be as concise as possible. I'm buzzing with a lot more value to share with you, honestly, right? But we've gotten as far as we could, and we're obviously just scratching the surface, right? And so it's really been the tip of the iceberg. And you may have a lot of questions. Sean, how do I set this up right? How do I build my confidence on camera? What about titles and thumbnails? What about video optimization? What about the money-making strategies? Which one would be best for me? And so I mentioned earlier that I was going to just tell you that, again, at this point, I hope you've got a massive value, but maybe you'd say, Sean, I want to learn more, and I would love to be a part of what you're doing. I mentioned just our course and our group coaching program. And so I just want to take a minute, tell you a little bit about it, because I think this will serve you if you would say this: Sean, I'm serious about this. I'm committed to learning about YouTube, and I want to find a way to make extra money for my family, to grow my business, to get the views, to grow my channel. And I've created something special, and I have a limited special offer that's just for the duration of this class. And you can learn about it at joinvra.com. So if you go to joinvra.com or you click the link on this page, if you're watching this on the viewing page, the link should be right below this video. It'll take you over to where all the information is about this program. If you're watching this somewhere else, you could type in joinvra.com into your URL, into your browser. But really, how do you like the idea of having everything you need to start and grow a YouTube channel that makes money all in one place? That is what we've put together with this, what's called our VRA bundle. All right. And I'm just going to briefly explain what it is so you can see what you get inside of this. So the core foundation of this is our online course called Video Ranking Academy. This is the premier online YouTube group coaching program and community, and it's the proven system for ranking your videos, growing your audience, and turning views into income with YouTube. The truth is YouTube can be confusing. So inside of Video Ranking Academy is all the clarity and the answers that you've been looking for. And so remember, we learn what a ranked video is. And so if someone searches for something, if your video ranks #1 or #1 here, those are examples. But a question I get is, does this still work today? And if someone's just starting out, or if someone doesn't have any experience on camera and doesn't know about YouTube, does it still work? And the answer is yes. You met Dr. Eye Health earlier in this training. His name's Joseph, and his channel focuses on tips and education for eyes and vision. He's ranking his videos, but he had never made a video before. His channel is over 500,000 subscribers now, and he joined Video Ranking Academy at 0, or I think he watched our YouTube channel for maybe a month or two and jumped in and under 1,000 subscribers. He's got a silver play button and beyond. You've got Andrew Finney, he's doing real estate. Heather Torres, who is part of our Think Media podcast, but she has a homeschool channel, I think with almost 18,000 subscribers from following this system. Jennifer from the Sewing Report, ranking her videos. Here's Benji. He's the co-author of our book. And early on, when I was testing these theories, now they're shared step by step inside of this program. I was coaching Benji on like, hey, here's how you rank videos. And to this day, even though he doesn't focus on this channel anymore, he still has videos that get views 6 years after posting them, 7 years after posting them. Plants and Lucia is ranking videos, and we met her earlier. And so this is one example. Becky Park on Poshmark. She joined Video Ranking Academy about a year ago, and she does thrifting, Poshmark, Plato's Closet, and like reselling stuff, right? And so in a year's time, she grew 8,400 subscribers and got almost 1 million views following this system. This is Sandra. She has 6 million views. But if you look closely, you're going to notice her titles are in Spanish. She speaks Spanish in the videos. And one of the questions we get is, does this work in other language? And the answer is yes. This system will work in any country and in any language, and you can follow it step by step. And so what's included inside of this core program is our 7-step YouTube success system and our ultimate Video Ranking Academy workbook. And this is pretty cool because not just do you have the online course, which you can access on your smartphone, laptop, computer. You log into your members area with your information. And when you go to Join VRA or you click the link, once you sign up, you're able to get access to the video content and watch it at your own speed. Anybody could follow it at as fast as you want to go or as slow as you want to go. Easy to follow video lessons. But you also get the Video Ranking Academy workbook. Now, to be clear, it's a PDF download, but a lot of our students will go to like a Kinko's or an Office Max, and they'll just print it out just like this. And it's an 80-page workbook that'll walk you through checklists and process maps, step by step, setting up your YouTube channel, making the right videos, implementing the right content strategies so that you're getting the results that you want. The curriculum is really designed to be taken at whatever pace you're comfortable with, and it has clear and easy to understand videos, checklists, and trainings that can transform you into a YouTube expert and help you build a YouTube channel that you're proud of. And you also get with Video Ranking Academy our Facebook community. Now, this is a private group where you'll get your questions answered, you get industry updates, connections with other influencers. And here's what we've learned, though. We've learned that Information alone is not enough. And that is why we support you with a community. So you get the mindset training, the updated strategies, a team working on your behalf with a community that's in the trenches. You don't just have me. You've got our content creators on Think Media. You've got our staff. Think Media is a staff of 23 people. What makes this program different than other programs on the market? Nobody has the customer support we do. Nobody has the coaches that we have, the content creators that we have gathered around you. There's a lot of courses that are incomplete, that are outdated, and that you ought to ultimately get into the community and nothing's happening there. You get in, you try to get support and there's no one there. That's not how it is here. We have set out to design the greatest program for learning YouTube, mastering these skills. And this is one of the places that happens. You get all these different things that happen inside the group. We have the VRA show and hangouts, tips and YouTube news. It's a community of encouragement. A lot of people report, they're like, this is the greatest group. It's alive, it's vibrant. And imagine the feeling of being surrounded by encouraging people who are pursuing their goals together, right? That is a community experience that you will get inside of the VRA group. And actually, when you join today, you're going to be invited to a welcome party where you can connect with one of our team members, and they will make sure that you have everything you need to know on Zoom, and get your login information and make sure like you're all set up. Like this is, you're just going to love what you experience from the community aspect. So if you want to learn more about this, and specifically, if you want to see some stories from, of course, real students, you can look their channels up. Just go to joinvra.com or click the link if you're on the viewing page. If you happen to have moved over to YouTube, you could click the link in the YouTube description on the unlisted video, or if you're watching the very limited replay of this or whatever, click the link right below just to make sure, because we sell this program on our website, but not at the discounted offer that you're getting right now. So I want to make sure that you go to the right place. And if you're struggling, just go to joinvra.com to see the details on this. But you might be asking, Sean, like, what's the cost? Like, what's the investment to get into this? And, real quick, one way you could go about this information is trying to figure it out on your own. Trial and error, time, money, and it's really the opportunity cost. I posted my first video 12 years ago, and I really struggled for a long time because I was doing the wrong things. I'm following random information. I'm not sure what works. I would honestly say this program is perfect for you if you value your time. If you just understand that I don't want to waste time. I understand that like money replenishes. I get a new check every 2 weeks. Like money, I can get more money, but I can never get more time. So if you value your time and you want all of the steps in one place, and you're investing in speed, because honestly, when we lose our time, right, like that's opportunity cost. It's the trial and error, the mistakes we make along the way. Secondly, if you go to college or university and you pursue a degree in video or digital marketing, that's $35,000 to $55,000 a year. And that's really general information, and it's not specialized information, right? Chances are the professor doesn't have 2 million subscribers on YouTube, multiple YouTube channels, 10,000 success students, has interviewed 200 of today's top influencers and you know what I mean? Like they're probably actually more like theory and maybe just reciting information. So you don't necessarily even have a trusted mentor, but more than that, that's super expensive. Like you pay a fraction of that today. I actually got hit with an ad for Las Vegas college to get a digital marketing associate's degree that'll cost you $50,000. And you pay a fraction of that to join an immersive program with a community of learning. And you say, well, Sean, how's that possible? Because we are not paying rent on ivory pillars and watering the grass of the college campus. And we're allowed to then pass those savings on to you. We're able to get you better information than you would learn in a college or university regarding how to start and grow a profitable YouTube channel at a fraction of the price. And you could see that I'll share the exact numbers, but you could see the discount at joinvra.com for this limited offer during this class. And if you want to hire me for a one-day training, it's $40,000. Now you might go, okay, that's ridiculous. You know what I mean? And you're one of those guys. There it is, overhyping the numbers, my friend. Like it's just as, because I'm a small town kid, college dropout. It's just as weird for you seeing that it is for me that's what like my day rate has gone up to. But it's a supply and demand thing. The truth is, working with brands, working with individuals. Like a virtual training is half that. And I do a half day with people on Zoom, and people pay me that. But guess what I teach them? Video Ranking Academy. So at a fraction of the cost, you can get all the information. This is just someone that wants to work one-on-one. And if you want help with that, don't hesitate to reach out. But you could save massive off of that. So when you really add up the core modules of VRA, the workbook, the private Facebook group, you can see that it's easily valued over $5,500, right? And the retail price on my website, SeanCannell.com, do not go there, or you could go there, but like, if you want to pay more, but that's what we sell. In fact, I was just talking to someone at an event, and they go, "Man, I bought your course." And I go, "Oh, that's awesome." And they're like, "Best $4,000 I spent. Just happened last week." And so people are buying this on my website, SeanCannell.com. But for this web class, we have a special offer for you. And you could get started with Video Ranking Academy today for a starting payment of just $97. And that gets you access to the program, access to the workbook, access to the video modules. And this is the payment plan that you can then pay over a year's time with an additional 11 payments of $97. So to be clear, it's 12 total payments of $97, but you can get started with just your first payment today and get access to all the material. Now, if you want to pay in full, you could do that and save a little bit more by paying in full. We'll pass those savings along to you for just taking action and paying off your whole membership. But whether you take the one pay option, or you spread out your payments over a year, either way, you can join me and the Think Media team today and start getting results on YouTube right now. This special offer is just available at joinvra.com or using the special link. Simply Sherry said, "My affiliate income grew 600% in 1 month because of VRA." Amar, a music teacher, said, "In less than 10 days, VRA has already paid for itself because new students have found my content on YouTube and scheduled private training with me." Trevor said, "In 2 weeks into the course, and I've already done $2,000 in affiliate commissions from my videos." Here's Jen DeVore. When she was at 546 subscribers, she sent us an email and said she had an $11,000 week thanks to VRA. And so you could get started with this special offer at joinvra.com. But really quick, I just want to tell you about some special web class bonuses that we're including at no extra charge that are normally sold separately for different amounts. And here's what you get today with this special offer. We're also going to include our camera confidence course. So Heather Torres and I co-teach this course, and it's everything from practical things, setting up your background, what to wear, hair, makeup, feeling your best on camera. But deeper than that, it's really also about developing the mindset needed to stay motivated, crash through quitting points, and overcome every obstacle in your journey to YouTube success. So you might be wondering, like, what if I suck at this? Or like, I could see this working for others, but I can't see this working for me. So I just want you to imagine when your friends and family members see a whole new you because of your next level of confidence. Like what I wanted to do is put together a bundle that has all the ingredients. You've got the YouTube strategy, but you've also got the mindset and confidence training. So I wanted to include this course in this program. Sold separately, this is a $597 program, but it's no extra charge to you in this special offer. Now, I'm also going to include my YouTube starter kit. And you might be asking, Sean, how long is this going to take? Right? And here's the thing. This is a curriculum that is 40 videos plus inside of Video Ranking Academy. You can take it at your own pace and go through it multiple days in a row or every night after work or whatever, or you binge it in a weekend. Or you just take it 1 hour at a time over the next 6 months to 12 months. Totally up to you. But you might be wondering, Sean, I want to get quick results. That's why I wanted to get you this YouTube starter kit, because it's a power pack digital asset bundle that will dramatically shortcut the path to creating or reviving your YouTube channel. And it includes things like our 15 best YouTube title formulas. See, one of the things you're going to learn at Video Ranking Academy is like how to actually find the right video ideas, how to write powerful titles. But in the meantime, I just want you to copy paste off of these docs, off of these PDF downloads. 51 video ideas, copy paste, make those ones first. Titles, put those in there. Create awesome thumbnails training, follow that step by step using just free software. We'll show you how to do all that inside of the YouTube starter kit. It's about getting those quick results while you also pace yourself through the other curriculum. Now, you're also going to get monthly private group Q&A sessions with myself and the Think Media team, so you could keep the momentum going, get your questions answered, and get to connect with like-minded leaders. You could see that a session like this is valued at $497. So over 12 months time, this is a $5,964 value. Like, if all you got was this monthly Q&A, it would be worth the price, but you're getting so much more. So when you add up Video Rate Academy and the private group and Camera Confidence and the starter kit and the monthly Q&A sessions, you can see that this bundle is a hard value of $11,190. But during this limited promotion, you could save over 90% of what these programs would cost individually. And you could see the special offer at joinvra.com. But just for the duration of us leaving the replay of this class up, I have 2 special bonuses for you just for being an action taker and jumping in with me today. And so remember, we talked about how important finding really your channel topic. Another way for saying that is your niche or your niche. And so I have a program called the YouTube Niche Finder, and this is brand new and people are loving it. It's super powerful. It's a $597 value on its own. And the truth is that choosing the right niche is one of the most important parts of success on YouTube. If you don't know what to make your channel about, or you're having trouble getting clarity on, is my channel idea even good? Or even if you're more advanced and you're like, I don't know if it's working and I want some, really included in here is my advanced cut through the noise branding and marketing strategies. Like, how do you build a high level brand that stands out amongst others? So whether it's just finding your niche or niche, or pivoting or repositioning your channel, or taking it to an advanced level, again, this is no extra charge. It's just a limited bonus that we're including today. It also includes a PDF download with the 101 most profitable niches on YouTube. So if you're wondering what are the ones that could get me to my financial goals the quickest, just copy and paste. Like, just look through this guide and actually have that be your guide, because we want to get you quick results when you take action today. And so this is really the shortcut to discovering channel topics that generate the most money on YouTube, so you could get there faster. And then lastly is our limited bonus of lifetime access. So here's what you need to know. When you join today, whether you do payments or whether you pay in full, you're going to get lifetime access to this material, including lifetime access to the Facebook group, future updates to VRA, and this will give you the peace of mind to take the material at your own pace. And the price of VRA has only ever gone up over the years as we add more to it, as we do classes. It's only ever gone up. The different bonuses and different exclusive things that you're getting in here, that offer always changes. So as you're watching this, you could just know that this is a true value. And the future plan, and we're creating our roadmap, which simply means how we're evolving at our company, is that Video Rate Academy, lifetime access can't exist forever. It's going to be more like Hulu or Netflix, meaning you don't get lifetime access to Hulu or Netflix, right? You pay monthly. And so that's where we have to go, because we have hosting fees, team fees, we update the course. But here's the good news. This is why it's the time to join, is you're locking in lifetime access, including updates. So when you actually add up the Video Rate Academy and the private group, Camera Confidence, the starter kit, the Q&A sessions, and Niche Finder, as well as lifetime access, again, this is a hard value of $11,787. But right now you could get 90% off of what these programs would cost individually when you join today. And this limited offer, if you're wondering how long does this last, as soon as we take this class down and this limited replay, then this offer has expired. So now's the time to join and take advantage of this special offer. Steve said, I've been able to double my video viewership and increase the income of my business. Amy said, I made $50,000 off YouTube listening to Sean Cannell. Carrie, with 5,000 subscribers, broke down in detail how he's doing $10,000 a month. By the way, these are the kind of stories and details being shared in our Facebook group every single day. And you're going to see that inside when you join, because you have access to that group. This is Bobby Eberly. He's got a news channel and a political channel. He got his silver play button. And so really, when you add all this up for around $3 a day, like, if all this did for you was help you start a YouTube channel that you're proud of and that makes money, if all this did for you was get you the boost and motivation to finally get moving, to generate real passive income for your family, like if all this did for you was help you get your message to more people, would it be worth it? For around $3 a day. The payment plan, spreading out your investment, we've done all we can because I want you to have this information. But you got to ask yourself, like, what are your priorities? Where do you want to be financially in your work, in your influence, and how you're spending your time in your family? Where do you want to be in the next month, 6 months, or a year? And, Warren Buffett said, the billionaire investor, he said, investing in yourself is one of the best investments you can make. And so we have done our best to make this affordable so that you can get action, so that you could get results when you take action today. And last thing, I want you to know about our 100% satisfaction risk-free guarantee. So that ultimately with this program, you could become the go-to authority in your niche, save years of testing and experimenting. Over $200,000 I've invested in my learning. No hype, from masterminds to courses, to my education, to going to events, to plane tickets, to hotel rooms, to taking journals and journals and journals full of notes. And I've distilled all that down into a program that you could get for around $3 a day. Right? To shortcut your learning and to shortcut getting this information, thousands of hours of study, and to get this enrollment price and all these bonuses. What we have for you, and this is our Think Media 100% satisfaction guarantee, you have a 30-day money back guarantee with this. So when you enroll today, that enrollment is entirely risk-free. I've taken all the risk on me. Let me define this. We've removed all risk, and you have nothing to fear because you have a full 30 days to try Video Raking Academy and make sure it's right for you. So what that means is whether it's 29 minutes from now or 29 days from now, if you're not happy, I'm not happy. For any reason whatsoever, if you want your money back, you can get it because I only want to keep your money if you're happy. And here's the truth, friend. And I know you know this. Like, you can only make a guarantee like this when you're confident that what you have is the real deal. And I'm confident that when you join today, you're going to get exactly what you need to benefit. Like, if you decide to give this a try, then I promise you won't be disappointed. You've seen the examples, you've seen the stories, and I'm passionate. I tell our team all the time, like, I'm passionate about us being so strong on this guarantee because I know what this program will do for you. I know the content that's inside of it. I know the blood, sweat, and tears of my very life that have gone into this program, of the tens of thousands of hours and $200,000 I've invested to learn this and practice. And so I've condensed that down into one program, one bundle to help you benefit on YouTube, and you can have total confidence with that risk-free guarantee. So to find out more or to learn all the details, to read the stories, go to joinvra.com. You can see all the information about this. If you have a specific question, there is a chat bubble in the lower right-hand corner, and you can get in touch with our team. Either leave a message or we'll be there live for you in chat as well. And we're just here to help you and serve you. And again, I want to thank you for spending time with me. And I want to invite you to continue your YouTube journey. If you would say on a scale from 1 to 10, rate yourself. How serious are you about getting results with YouTube? If you'd say, Sean, I'm serious. I'm a 6, I'm a 7, I'm an 8, I'm a 10, then this program's for you. And you can learn more at joinvra.com and try it out at no risk. And I want to thank you for being a part of this training with me today. All right.
Wow. Great job, Sean. I loved that class. We haven't taught this content. You updated it and had new examples, and this was really awesome. And I had so many people in the chat asking questions and having amazing aha moments. So thank you, Sean, for that. We have Joy is saying wheels are turning, and we have the value in all of this is like mind-blowing from Julianne. And yeah, we've got personal investment. So really what Sean's invitation today to join what we love to call, you'll see me in the chat saying #VRAFam, that is available to you until August 29th. And so this special offer is something that we do for you guys who come and hang out with us for an hour on this web class. And we know you guys are serious, so we just love to be able to give you this special offer. But it is only available for a limited time. Like Sean said, this replay is only available until August 29th. And so this special bundle is only available until August 29th. So if you guys are interested, I've been dropping the link in the chat. It's in the description of this video or on a button below this video, depending where you're watching. So definitely make sure to head to that page and check out the offer now, because one of the things that I know always happens is Sean teaches this great content. He talks about VRA, you get excited, and then you walk away, and then come next Tuesday and you're like kicking yourself that you forgot to get into the course. So definitely head over there now. We have some really fun things coming up. We've got Q&A. I've been tracking your guys' questions in the chat. I've got a bunch of them starred for us back here in the back end to answer. If you have more questions, drop them into the chat. We'll get to as many as we're able to. It's helpful when you put like 4 question marks before and after the question. We're going to get to that in just a moment. But before we do, Sean, we actually have the live streaming kit giveaway to announce. So one lucky person is going to win this right now. And I need drum roll emojis. You know, if you've been on any live stream with me, with the team, you know what needs to happen right now so that we can announce this winner. We need some drum roll emojis, and there's a couple of people already posting them. So honestly, you can just even copy and paste their drum roll emojis if you don't know how to find it, because it is a weird one. I don't know any other instance where people use this emoji. But grab your drum roll emojis, and I'm about to announce the winner. And Sean, I know I was wanted to give you a water break, but you want to come on? Thank you. I need your drum roll because I can't do it, honestly. I'm very bad at this.
Drumsticks.
Yep, the random drumsticks. Got to have the rulers pulled out. All right. The winner of this live streaming kit is Jeremy Carroll. Congratulations. You get this kit shipped to your door for free, just like that. And we know it's really going to help you level up your content. Thank you so much for being on this class. I love this aha moment. It doesn't take a massive amount of subscribers to be successful. Do what you're passionate about. Excellent takeaways. Jeremy, so glad to have you on. All you need to do in order to claim this prize is head to thinkmediasupport.com. So I'm going to put that in the chat for you. I'll tag you up in there and let you know to go to thinkmediasupport.com. We have this little drop down. You can let us know that you want a prize, and we'll get that shipped out to you. All right, Sean. With that, we do have some questions I want to jump right into. Now, I want to get to some really quick, just knock out a few of these about Video Ranking Academy. So one of the questions that I saw coming up really frequently, and I'm looking through so I can put it on screen, but I don't see it now. But one of the questions was about the lifetime access. And it was, do we get access to the calls and to all of those bonuses for life? Yes, you get access to all of it. So not only the course content, but the bonus courses. And then when you get into the Video Ranking Academy Facebook group, like Sean was saying, that group is invaluable. And honestly, we have members who say like that's their absolute favorite part of the course. So that group gives you access to weekly live shows. And on those shows, we do different things where we bring on students to talk about how they're applying these principles in their different niches, so you can see people that are in the same niche as you. But we also are always updating content. So we're saying like, hey, this is new. This is the latest thing happening on YouTube, and we're letting you know what is going on right now. So that was another question I saw, is like, does this get updated? Does it stay current? Absolutely does. It is constantly. Not only is the course itself updated as YouTube changes and evolves, but we're updating you on literally a regular weekly basis also of these changes. So not to fear. And I had a very specific question for somebody, Sean, that you might be able to speak to. This is from Stephanie asking, in the course, is there info or guidance about the YouTube paid subscription option?
About the channel memberships?
Yeah, I believe that's what they're talking about.
We don't go super in deep in that, but we go super in deep in the philosophy in general. I mean, I'll tell you some stuff right here, meaning this. Channel memberships are great. We give some examples of people succeeding with them. But here's my caution to you. The advantage is, as you're getting subscribers on YouTube or you're building an audience on YouTube, it's easy for people, easiest for them to join your channel memberships. But YouTube takes 30% of the money. So let's say you're making $10,000 a month. That's cool in channel memberships, but they take $3,000. So Stephanie, if you were to do Patreon, they're only going to take 5%. So if you did $10,000 a month, they would take $500. It's a lot better. And there's other ways to do that as well. There's Buy Me a Coffee. There's Ko-fi, Kofi. So there's a lot of different ways to do paid subscriptions. And yes, the strategy and thinking about, building depth with your audience and then how to weave that into your videos to get people to sign up, you are going to learn that inside of Video Ranking Academy.
Awesome. Now, Sasha is asking tips for affiliate marketing on a vlogging channel. Always love having you here, Sasha. You're an awesome person to have in the chat on all of our web classes. Just want to shout you out first thing. But here's our question, Sean.
Yeah, so this goes back to the class, and it's, you got to think about your business model. You got to think about smart monetization connected to potentially ranking videos. It's not the only approach to YouTube, obviously, but a vlogging channel, typically you would not do affiliate marketing. Here's why. You have to think about the intent of the viewer. Typically, a vlogging channel is entertainment. The viewer's watching because they're fascinated about your life. They want to see the behind the scenes of whatever. They want to follow your journey. Versus if somebody is, say, searching for what is the best, vitamins for sleep, and then they find a video about, melatonin or whatever it's called versus CBD drops for sleep or something like that. And then they watch the video and they go, oh, that's great. Here's the person's experience. And there's links to the two different products in the description. That person that's looking for a product that's where you're going to find the most success with affiliate marketing. So there's different strategies. And what you can ultimately do is, if you were to have a vlog style content, I actually think it's some of the best style of content. A little bit in your kitchen, little bit of maybe some lifestyle woven in, but maybe the purpose of the video is a tutorial. Hey, today I'm going to show you how to cook something. Today I'm going to give you a tour of my kitchen, or here I'm doing a tour of my kitchen and I'm showing you my favorite kitchen items. And then you could have knives as an affiliate program, the pans as an affiliate program. So this is why the strategy is so important. And this is why trying to maybe force a round peg in a square hole is trying to force affiliate marketing on a vlogging channel. It's probably not going to work. If you're doing a vlogging channel, yes, channel memberships, Patreon, brand deals, eventually YouTube AdSense. But what I want to encourage everybody watching this, I want to encourage you to go all the way back to secret number one, and to really, if you're joining the program today, if all you got was Niche Finder alone, like, you're going to be blown away by the education in terms of really finding the right channel topic for you and the right strategy and business plan for you, because that's key. And again, you may just want to follow your passion, but it's no guarantee it's going to be profitable. I'll tell you this, if you link arms with Think Media and you join our program, we are going to transform your thinking. There's a reason it says think on my hat, because when you start to think different, you start to think outside of the box, you start to actually develop a new set of skills, including business and marketing skills, which I know seem outside of, I just kind of want to master YouTube. That's fine. But it's really the underlying business and marketing skills and strategy that can make all the difference. And you got it. ASQ. I see you saying that in the comments. All right.
Thanks, John. And this question is really in line, and the answer you just gave helps out Ray as well. But this question did come in a few times as well, of just what affiliates can I work with as a small channel? And I actually can speak to this really briefly, because I think that this is something we go through a lot with our Video Rank Academy members. Like, when you're just starting out, I saw a lot of people talking about Amazon affiliates, and it is in some ways getting harder to get approved for Amazon. You have to be really on top of making sure that you're following the guidelines. So it's really important. That's actually one reason why we don't have like one video breaking down all of these Amazon guideline questions that you guys have, is because they're changing constantly. And so it's something that you have to own yourself to be really on top of. So that's one thing about all those Amazon questions, is really making sure that you're researching what are current guidelines and looking out for things that might apply specifically to your channel. But on this note of Ray's question about when you're just starting out and you're starting to get into affiliate marketing after watching this class, one of the things you're going to want to do, if you can look at all the big companies, you can look at Amazon, you can look at Target and Walmart and look at applying for their programs. But you can also just research companies that you use on a regular basis or products that you recommend. I know Trucking with Neil is in here and was saying he has a ton of different products that are different companies that he talks about on his trucking channel. So type in the name of that company and then use the words partner program or affiliate program or referral program. You can use all of those words to Google and try to see if some of these companies that you use on a regular basis have those programs. So that's just one of the main tips. I can't really tell you exact, arts specific affiliate programs, Ray, but if you just Google the companies that you use on a regular basis with those keywords, hopefully you'll come up with some good stuff there. But one last tip too, when you're just starting out, something that's really interesting to look at as well is a lot of companies have reward programs just for their typical consumer. So you're not even somebody that has to have your own business or website or YouTube channel. It's just for people to share with their friends. And you might get like reward points to a company that you shop at all the time. And so that might be something that you can also start up when you're just beginning to, because it might not be a cash value, but it can save you money on sites that you shop at on a regular basis, and also just helps you start getting into that world. So that covers a blanket again with what Sean's tips about just being smart and just thinking like an entrepreneur. All of that applies here. I wanted to shout out a couple people too, Sean. Julie Ann was saying, seriously, we just got to get over our self-limiting beliefs, buckle down and do the work because it is too simple not to do. I love that, Julie. Excellent. I love that energy, and I would love to see you inside of the course. Oh, sorry for my dog noises here. We have a dog. Okay. So now I also wanted to shout out had Trucking with Neil again. Wow, had no idea all those ways you can grow on YouTube. I'm so glad you got that inspiration on this class. Now, another really quick question, Sean, when you're talking through click-through rate, there are several people asking, what is a good click-through rate? And I'm not sure if you gave that exact number, but Sasha was also asking, is 13% pretty good? Can you give us some metrics around that?
I'll hit that in just a second, but I want to just encourage everybody watching, like affiliate program wise, with one of our students. So this is the Wild Floridian. So she's kind of got a DIY lawn mulching type of channel, right? And when it comes to affiliate marketing, you're right. You do need some momentum before maybe getting approved for Amazon and then getting enough qualified sales within 45 days. But there's so many affiliate programs, and it depends on your niche. So art, there's like unlimited affiliate programs for art. But this is one of the things she's been doing. And she has like these metal raised garden beds, right? So again, very simple camera, just kind of filming outdoors. She found a company, and this is the key. And we're going to help you learn how to do this and go through like thinking like this, because here's her link to the raised beds, and it's on this channel, right? And then you've got all these creative raised beds, and she's got multiple videos. And now, by the way, this is another key. It's not like you just make constant videos necessarily talking about raised beds. She's doing all the different stuff she wants: garden preparation, beat the heat, Florida gardening. But every so often, she's doing a raised bed video there. She's got a couple raised bed videos maybe here. She's probably done 5, 10. And what she told me, because, we're able to connect with our students when you join, right, is she said that they started her at like 10% commissions. But if she did a certain number of sales, it went to 15%. And if she did more sales, it went to 20% of these couple $100 beds. And so $100 started to come in, a couple $1,000 starts coming in. And every so often, she could talk about them in a different way. Hits up the company's pleased. They're sending her more beds. It's her passion. She gets the heart-shaped one. She gets the different ones, right? And so you can growth hack this up at 35 subscribers, at 300 subscribers. It's about thinking outside of the box. And eventually, yes, Amazon, eventually whatever other company, but there's so many different companies. And so pretty exciting opportunities no matter what niche you're in. Now, as far as click-through rate, it's kind of an impossible question to answer. And the answer really is the higher, the better. here's the thing, 13% is great. It's phenomenal. But a lot of times what you'll find is that if your channel is a little bit smaller and more focused, your click-through rate will be higher. And what happens is it actually a lower click-through rate. This will sound funny, or a lower click-through rate is a good sign if your video is going kind of viral. What do I mean? It just means that actually as your video gets pushed out by the YouTube algorithm, should your video rank, it actually kind of drives your click-through rate down, but it doesn't mean that that's a bad thing. So I've got a video that has 2.5 million views. The click-through rate's like 3%. Why? Because YouTube keeps showing it to new people, and only 3% of people they show it to click on it. But when they do, the average view duration, because it's the two working in combination, I think is like 15 minutes. It's like a deeper dive. And so 3% is great on a 2.5 million video that people are still watching. And 13% is great on, so that it's kind of hard to say, but the higher it depends. Just to summarize, it's ultimately like, it depends. It's literally the best answer. And it depends on the niche. It depends on like how big the niche is, how broad of a topic it is, the action item. And of course, what we teach in detail is just all the different things you can do to get the click-through rate up. And it's even less about the percentage and more about thinking about the thumbnail and the title and the topic itself. And then more importantly, it's only one thing to get the person to click. Can you get them to stay? Can you get them to start the video, continue watching the video, finish the video? And so it's CTR and AVD together is the magic formula as far as the two big metrics that matter most.
Yes, thank you. Okay, this comment made me really excited. I just love this. Wow, lifetime access. That means lifetime monthly coaching with Think Media Team. Yes, going back to when you join this YouTube course and coaching bundle, it is that lifetime access, which is a really crazy deal when you consider things like this. So thanks for pointing that out, IA. Then we also have Kathleen saying it's so worth it. I joined earlier this year and still learning so much to build my YouTube influence. I'm so glad you're in our community, Kathleen. It's been awesome seeing you grow. Now, I also, Sean, need you to come back on just because we've got a really exciting shout out for Dumb Stupid Jarhead. Congratulations. Just joined Video Ranking
Welcome.
Academy. So excited to have you in the hashtag VRA fam. You are going to get an email instantly to get you access into your courses, get you access to the Facebook group so you can get started right away. Even when you're signing up on the multi-pay, you get instant access to everything right away, which is really crazy because most people don't let you have access to everything when you're on a multi-pay plan, but we do. And we also give you full access to that 30-day refund period, even when you are on the multi-payment plan. So that's something, Sean, that I'm always just so grateful that Sean does for our community, because that is a huge risk that the company takes when we are offering that kind of guarantee. And when we try to work on through all these payment plans to give you guys the most accessible payment amounts and everything, that it's a risk that we take. But again, like Sean said, we just have so much confidence in the product and the fact that you guys are going to love it, that we offer that. But it also just reflects the heart of the company, and that's Sean's heart, but also of everyone else in the company, that we're really, truly here to serve you. And everything we do, from answering emails when you're talking to Sam and Caleb and Chris and Andy, they're talking to you in the comments on all of your guys' posts in the VRA Facebook group, or just hanging out with you guys here on these classes for a couple of hours. I hope you know that our team is just so committed to your success. And so we're actually constantly improving this program because we hear your input, we hear everything, your questions and your suggestions, and we truly react to it and make changes. And so we actually just added like almost doubled, if not more than doubled, the content inside of the Video Ranking Academy course, because one, we wanted to update it. We're constantly wanting to improve our courses. But then three, we're also just considering the different questions that you guys had and thinking, how can we answer these questions the best way possible? So I'm so excited for you guys that are joining the program. We are excited to serve you and to be on this journey with you. So we are going to wrap up for the day. I know we've got, Sean's got families, got one baby and another baby on the way. So I know you need to get to dinner, Sean, but I just appreciate everybody for being on this class, for spending your time with us. I know that there was a few questions that we might not have gotten to. So here's your next step. Firstly, jump into this course at joinvra.com, because we go into depth in all of these concepts, everything you guys are asking about. These are questions that we're tackling regularly inside the group. So that's one step for you guys. But then also, we definitely want to see you guys over on social media. So we've got free content going on our YouTube channel and our Instagram. So I'll drop those links in the chat in just one moment. So we'd like to see you guys there too. But of course, first and foremost, would love to have you in our insider community and part of that exclusive group. Now, Gil, real quick, I do see your question. I passed it on to our team. They said, yes, we saw that, and they'll get back to you ASAP on your question. So don't worry about that, Gil. But for everybody else, I wanted to send you over again to joinvra.com. We have tons and tons of stories on that sales page of people in different niches from different backgrounds with all different channel sizes. So I know you, I'm doing a big purchase shopping right now, and I'm like digging into every single review I can possibly find. And I won't buy anything unless I see everybody else who's bought it, and I want to see other people like me who have actually purchased it. So I understand what you guys are thinking right now. Head over to that page, and we've answered your questions, and we have so much information on there, but we also have all of those reviews, and you can also chat with our team like Sean said. If for some reason you aren't able to get through to us on that page, you can also head to thinkmediasupport.com. Our team is always there answering questions as well, so that's another option for you guys, but we would love to see you inside the course. Sean, do you have anything else you'd like to say to close us out?
I just want to say thank you so much, Lara and Brilliantology and Living Us and Julianne. Congratulations, Julie. Welcome to Video Rake Academy. And thank y'all for being a part of this training. Super grateful for you. And this next decade is going to be the best decade on YouTube. And here at Think Media, we are here to help you on your journey. Crush it, get results, and reach your YouTube goals. So I appreciate you. Thanks for being on this training, and we will talk soon.